Hey, welcome everyone. This is Mike from zozostockwatch.com, and this is going to be your stock watch list for the 7th of January. We'll go ahead and get right into it. Some news that came out after the bell on Friday and over the weekend. This courtesy of the Trade Exchange, a really good news service. Check that out, the Trade Exchange. GE had a volume pop after the market. Talk Apollo considering a bid for GE jet leasing business. That news coming out after the bell. RGLS had some news after the bell. KDMN also having news after the bell. AMRN had news after the bell. That stock was moving down. That stock selling off on the news there. You can read that for yourself if you like. You can pause the video. Also coming out after the bell, we had R ARVN also receives FDA clearance to proceed with its IND application for Protac. So that news coming out after the bell on Friday. ALDR doing a 100 million ATM offering with JP Morgan. PCG got hit after the bell on Friday. They consider bankruptcy, that coming from Reuters and CNBC. So that stock moving down in the after hours. NEPT is a company out of Quebec, Canada, NEPT, and they finally got their uh, receives Canadian cannabis license, NEPT. So that stock was gapping up after the bell on Friday, pulled back a little bit. So NEPT with some news there. DBVT, Morgan Stanley reported a 5% stake in DBVT. That stock, not much reaction in the after hours, but one to watch maybe for the week ahead. As far as some top insider purchases, information that came out of FedEx, eBay, or a couple. APPN also had some insider purchases. So that news coming out after the bell on Friday. TME, Tencent Music, initiated with a buy at Goldman Sachs. U.S. President Trump says the China deal is coming along very well. Some tweets there by President Trump. And also another tweet that came out over the weekend from President Trump. Drug makers and companies are not living up to their commitments on pricing, not being fair to the consumer or to our country. So there could be some movement in some of the biotech stocks on Monday. All right, so let's go ahead and get into that watch list. We had Alcoa Corp popping up on Friday, 5.6 million shares. This will be on watch. U.S. Steel also making a nice move over the 20 SMA on the daily chart here. AKS, also another steel name, moving up nicely. Big volume, over 18 million shares came into AKS. So a few steel names will be on watch. Alt might be one that you want to keep an eye on. Could be just getting started here. Very low volume right now, but this alt has made some really nice moves in the past, starting to turn the corner, still under that $3 area. Might want to put this one on watch for this week coming up. ALT. AMD looking better on the daily chart. AMD. So this one trying to get up over the 20 SMA, so I'll keep an eye on Advanced Micro Devices. ARQL, nice pop, 1.5 million shares as it turned up and got above the 20 SMA. The high on this name on Friday was 322, so it looks like it has that 325 area in the way for ARQL. Nice push up on Friday, so keep an eye on that one. AWSM also holding above the fast moving averages here. Volume was a little bit light on Friday, but it had made some pops previously, so I'll keep it on watch. Not a favor on that one, but keep it on watch for the week ahead. AYX is a software application company. Was very strong on Friday. A lot of stocks were very strong on Friday, but the software stocks have been holding up pretty well. Nice recovery here. AYX, keep that one on watch for possible swing trade. BTAI, nice pop up, pulled back a little bit on Friday, but held above the 50 SMA on BTAI. So keep this name on watch. You see these two big, large volume bars that it had. Friday volume was a little bit light, about 325,000 shares on that one. Triple CL. We traded this on Friday intraday. We got a nice pop, a nice break over that $1.52 area. It moved up to about $1.80 and change on this one. 7.2 million shares came into triple CL. So keep this one on watch for Monday or maybe for the next couple of days on triple CL. CNEX. CENX, another aluminum company. As you notice here, it has had a tough time trying to get up over the 50 SMA. The 50 SMA on this stock is 855. So maybe if it can clear that 50 SMA, or if it pops up to it and then maybe consolidates under it, you might want to keep an eye on CENX moving up, I guess, in sympathy with Alcoa and the material stocks there. CHFS volume 129,000 shares. Recently did a 1-for-4 split. A lot of eyes on this one on social media. It keeps popping up to the 20 SMA. So if this one can get up over that 20 SMA of about 854, 860 area, maybe you get a continuation move. Right now, it's kind of just in this battle between the 20 back and forth. So I'll keep it on watch on that one. CHK oils had been moving up last week. Nice recovery in some of the oil stocks. CHK nice volume came into this. The high on Friday was 234, so maybe over that 235, 240 area. Keep an eye on that. Cliff is another metal, industrial metals stock. Had a nice pop, big volume came into it, so keep an eye on that. Has that 850 area up ahead. Craig was moving up in the after hours on Friday, CREG. So this one popping up. Keep an eye on Craig. It's a China name, under $1 name, but as you can see, it got up to about 95 cents in the after hours on Friday. They pulled it back a little bit, so I'll keep an eye on it for tomorrow. CRMD, a nice move up, has this $1.75. We had a previous high back here of $1.85. The high on Friday was exactly $1.75. So watch it over that $1.80 spot. The RSI on this is above the 50 spot on CRMD, and the volume was 4.5 million shares. So might be setting up for a nice intraday play there. DBVT, because Morgan Stanley took that stake. We'll see if there's any kind of reaction tomorrow. Dries has been trying to break out here. As you can see, Dries got up to about that 630 area and kind of rejected. Maybe this one over 635 on Dries. And if Dries gets going, keep your eye on some of those other shippers, such names as NM or GLBS or PXS, for some of the shippers if Dries should get moving. EPZM, if you watch my other video, I gave you the news on this one. So look at this huge expanding volume that came into EPZM biotech name. So this one will be on watch intraday. Facebook in one of the larger cap stocks will be on watch. We have that 50 SMA up there around that $1.40 level, 140.50. So keep an eye on Facebook, trying to take out the 50 spot on the RSI. GE, like we said, we gave you that news. We'll see if there's any more movement up in GE. Glue looks interesting. GLUU. For me, it would have to get up over that $8 area for GLU. Has been holding up through all the market selling. 2.2 million shares came into this name, so keep an eye on that one. Intel got that upgrade last week, so this one will be on watch. The high on Friday on INTC 47.57, closed at 47.22, so might be one to watch in the semi space. Let's see, JD trying to turn the corner, finally did get above that $22 area. It was beaten down and trying to turn the corner, so JD will be on watch. LPG is another shipper that turned back up. Dorian LPG. This one had a nice pop. Volume was about 453,000 shares. So keep an eye on LPG. Let's see if there's anything else. LVS looks interesting to me. LVS trying to come up off the bottom, so keep an eye on that. Last week, some news came out about Macau. It wasn't as bad as many thought. So I saw names like LVS getting buying, Win was getting some buying, MGM. also getting some buying off the bottom. Now they're bouncing off the bottom here like a lot of stocks, but we'll see if there's any kind of continuation moves in LVS and those other names that I mentioned. MRVL, there's been options call activity in MRVL, so keep an eye on this one in the semi space for a possible swing trade. NEPT, like I mentioned, they had news, so I'll be watching this one. Cannabis play. They got their license now in Canada, so watch that $3 area on NEPT. Okta has been holding up okay. Okta, another one of these software companies. You can see you have this coiling consolidation going on. Probably needs to get up over that 64 area for Okta, so keep an eye on that. TEAM has been holding up. We have that 89.50, $90 area for Team. Keep that on watch. Twilio, TWLO, has had a nice move up. You know, very volatile stock. You see it pops, then gives you a two-stick pullback. Has that $90 area up ahead on TWLO. Keep it on watch. Twitter, trying to come up off the bottom here for TWTR. Full disclosure, I'm in this one from Friday. We actually called this one for a day trade. It popped up, so I decided to hold some shares. We'll see if Twitter can make a further continuation move on this name. And let's see, WATT has been kind of flagging here. It's had fits and starts. The high on Friday on this name was 707, so it probably needs to get back over that $7 area on WATT, so keep an eye on that. And US Steel, we showed you that one already when we were going through the metals and basic material stocks. I had turned the corner, so keep an eye on this one. Nice volume came into US Steel. All right, this is Mike from zozostockwatch.com. You know, give us a thumbs up if these videos are helping you. At the end of this video, let's get ready for the week ahead will be attached. So if you want to see what economic news is coming out for the week, what earnings are coming out for the week, just wait for this video to end, and then you'll get that other informative video. All right, everybody, have a good day trading for Monday.